Good morning. So those of you that follow the Facebook for myself or for my old company, you'll notice over the past few months, and especially lately, that there's been a lot of alternative medicine and alternative healing, all kinds of stuff like that coming out from me. Well, that's what I've gotten into, other than my autistic specialty, which is mold and toxic material remediation. I got sick about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. The doctors for traditional medicine have not been able to figure out what's wrong with me. Earlier this year, I spent a couple days, 3 days in the hospital. They ran every test they could find. They did everything, and they were still unable to, my dash cam's about to shut down, figure out what's going on. So, like most Americans, after traditional medicine and modern medicine kind of aren't able to solve my issues, I have went to alternative medicine throughout my journeys through PTSD and healing from the military service. I've done everything from acupuncture to witchcraft. And traditional medicine, modern medicine, going to see a regular doctor that's trained, has worked for the most part. My pain management for everything that happened is all alternative, because I don't want to be taking pills every day. So I manage pain alternatively. And then earlier this year, losing my identity really broke me. I built a company over 5 years where everybody knows me as that and they respect me as that. And then I got a cease and desist from a company that's opening a franchise in my state. And since they're doing that, I had to stop operation as that company name until I could get a new name from the state, redirect all of my stuff. We never fully stopped working. We just did what they asked, and we stopped marketing and pushing as the old company. Now we're back up in operation as the mold team, and I kind of make a joke with it. It allows me to expand my personality to everybody else. But it's kind of true. What I really want to do coming in now with the mold team is, yes, I am the autistic subject matter expert. This has been my fixation for years, and I'm not ever going to let that go. I love getting in under people's houses and crawling around and being able to explain to them how to fix and solve their problem. Indoor IAQ, indoor air quality stuff, I'm not a fan of. It leaves so much up to the imagination of the homeowner. Even when you give them a report that says, hey, your house is clean, it's better than the outside, they still freak out. And I've had that before. I've had issues. I've had problems where I was gone and tests were done incorrectly, samples were lost, and that cost us 1, reviews, 2, time, money, and 3, a lot of worry, a lot of stress, and all of that was kind of going on at the same time. So I allowed myself to break. I accepted the fact that I can't tie myself and my identity. I am Andrew Wood. I am a father, husband, son of God. And I'm a child of this universe. This universe that eats you up and spits you out every day. All you have to do is just ask. Ask the universe for what you want. And I've done that. I've asked for peace and for clarity, and I put in the work. I got my attunement. I got my line. I've allowed the spirit of the world and nature and God to reverberate within me for the past few months. And I've also taken that to the next level. I am working on a diploma in positive psychology. I'm also working on several certifications in alternative medicine. My cell phone holder sticks up there for when I'm camping. A little cold out here. So I am moving in a direction for me. Now, I've spoken with a lot of people just out of the community, inside of some of our mastermind and networking groups, and some random people I met on the street because I'm just that type of person. Everybody seems interested in the alternative medicine. If you are interested, you want to learn Reiki, chakra, attunements, getting in line, just figuring out your priorities, let me know. Because me and Miranda have fought, and we've come to find that every time we fight, it's because we're out of line. Some part of us is out of line. Because you've got to have your main priorities in life: God, family, work. In that order. If you don't put God before everything, as we're going through this, I'm going to continue to share my journey because I feel it's what I need to do. There's so many down here in our culture in the Bible Belt that, yeah, you don't really understand it. I've had some people be like, oh, that's devil stuff. No, it's not. Everything is just opening yourself to the universe and to the power of God. God is not a man. God is not a person behind a pulpit. God is not hidden in a book. God is everywhere. God is a part of life. Your spiritualism, your religion will tell you how you need to get there. I am a born in the blood, saved by God, saved by Jesus Christ, so that I can go to heaven, because none see the Father except through him. That is what I believe. When I got blown up in Iraq, I got hurt. I believe that I have to go to heaven, to my holy land, through Jesus Christ. And when I came home, I went to a Catholic priest and I confessed my sins, as I'm supposed to. Confess with your mouth, be forgiven. And I had a priest tell me, son, you can't go to heaven. And that was really sad, coming back and being really messed up on PTSD, saying, oh, this holy man says I can't go to heaven because of the things that I've done for my country. And then to turn around, come back home, get divorced, get remarried, and with my wife, come back to God through Christ, and realize that God does forgive me for the things and transgressions that I've done against other people. I admitted to the things, I've confessed, and I never really let it go after that. And that's been several years. It's been 8-9 years now. So those that still deal with all the stuff, there are ways to let it go. There are ways to let your inner self and to heal that inner child, to deal with the trauma, and to be a brighter person. I used to be a doom and gloom, everything's on fire. Now I question the things that happen and how does this affect me in a positive way? How can this adverse reaction